Love doesn't know boundaries. It could be next door, it could be across the street, or it could be halfway across the world. 90 Day Fiancé is an American television show that follows an American and their soon-to-be spouse as they prepare to get married before their K-1 visa application expires, which is as relaxing as my coworker's messy desktop. Anyway, in this season of 90 Day Fiancé, the breakout star has been Big Ed from San Diego, California, who's known for moments like this.
What do you think of my home? What do you think?
Well...
What do you say?
Well... Where are the windows?
Well, that's a very nice way to thank someone for welcoming you into their home by insulting it the minute you step in. Anyway, Big Ed is also known for other things like treating his hair with mayonnaise, because why not turn yourself into a sandwich so you can get the love of your life? And he did. In fact, when Big Ed traveled to the Philippines for the first time to meet his bride-to-be Rose, it went amazing.
That you...
What? Am I what you expected? You like?
It's a sign of true love when the person you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with is inspecting you like a government official making sure you're up to regulation. And so Ed and Rose were off on their love journey, and what followed was the greatest love story since Trisha Potatoes married a cardboard cutout of Brad Pitt. Folks, Ed didn't fly to the Philippines just so he could get laid. He went to the Philippines hoping he could gather video evidence of him putting the 2-ball in the middle pocket. Because kissing and telling is for noobs. The new thing is cleaning the cobwebs with a womb broom and broadcasting it to the whole world.
Let's put it this way. I'm not only on cloud 9, but I can't wait to do it again. I think she enjoyed it.
It's scientific fact that Big Ed is one of the greatest lovers in the history of humanity, and he's very aware of that. Because if there's one indication that somebody enjoyed something, it's usually a grimace. How dare Rose politely deflect from the fact she doesn't even want to be close to Ed anymore? Doesn't she know how important it is for Ed to have this moment? It's his, look everybody, I took the bald-headed gnome for a stroll in the misty forest moment. Without it, he's nothing. Ah, yes, a sign of true love if I've ever seen one. Because everybody knows that if you're responding to I love you with a grunt, then the love is as vibrant as a decaying flower.
Holy smokes.
How are you feeling, huh?
Last night was awesome. I think the champagne really got her excited. And the next thing you know, we're making love.
Oh, good for Ed. Rose only had to drink one whole bottle of champagne in order to make love with him. This is the type of romance between two star-crossed lovers that you only see once in a lifetime and that requires heavy use of a barf bag. Isn't it sweet that Rose is looking for any excuse to get Ed out of the room?
You like my face now?
Yeah.
Better?
Much better.
You promise?
Yeah, I like this.
Okay.
Relationship saved. Now they just have to work on the fact they're just using each other. And people in the comments had this to say.
Give her a green card. She showed her strong dedication to the U.S. doing this. How the heck did they make love if she doesn't even want to kiss him? My God. Ed, I love you. Rose, incoherent noises.
They're so in love. And so Big Ed and Rose made their way to go meet her family, and they immediately fell in love with him. Now that's a great way to get to know the family, by washing each other's back. It's as comfortable as sharing a tiny elevator at the end of a long day at work.
Together now?
There's a reason people say, you don't just marry the person, you marry their family. And Ed is absolutely ecstatic about it. Watching Ed clumsily learn the way that Rose's family does things is like watching her unathletic best friend try to do a neat trick to impress all the girls during gym class.
Oh my God. Whoa. This has to be the weirdest experience of my life.
It's totally understandable that this is one of the weirdest experiences in Ed's life, because it's weird for him to come in contact with water. Isn't it great watching one father shower with another father who's dating his daughter who's 30-something years younger than him? I'm glad no one's stepping on anyone's toes. So the reason why Ed is failing at handling this situation naturally and comfortably is because he's distracted by everything around him. You gotta admire Ed for traveling halfway across the globe so he could be hosed down. Hopefully it helps him calm down. Aren't you happy Ed decided to drop the soap while taking a shower with his fiance's father? It's an interesting way to bond with your brand new father-in-law. Can't you see how much they love each other? Rose can barely stand looking at Big Ed. That type of love is as priceless as candy at the dollar store.
Oh my God.
Is that real?
Rose, what is that?
I think mouse.
I agree with Rose, that is totally a mouse. That's been training at a gym with Arnold Schwarzenegger and taking steroids every single day for the last 5 years. He's just a little juiced up.
That's a mouse or a rat?
I think so.
Folks, we gotta hand it to Ed for really worrying about the details right now. Because whenever you're confronted with a vermin, the most important thing to know is the genus, the species. In fact, we should give it a DNA test to make sure it's not actually a cow. It's great that Big Ed's gonna give Rose's father the same type of respect that he would like to receive if somebody was trying to marry his daughter by just entering their home, immediately insulting it.
What do you think?
Well,
What do you say?
well, where are the windows?
And then getting a hotel reservation so he doesn't have to be near the family and actually interact with them and see how they live and, you know, get to know them. It shows he's really interested in being a part of the family. Don't you feel bad for Big Ed because he can't help himself but insult the family. That's why he's hanging by a thread. He had one shot to make a good impression on Rose's dad and he totally flubbed it. And this is what people in the comments had to say.
Boy, he acts like he's never touched water before. I genuinely love Rose's attitude. She just doesn't care for Ed's reaction to things. Dumps water on his head. This has to be the weirdest experience of my life.
And if there's one person who knows weird, it's Big Ed. Will Big Ed get along with Rose's family? Will Rose's father allow Big Ed to go to a hotel? Will Big Ed actually become less creepy? Find out next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel. And hang on to your rice.
And